Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 running on Nintendo Switch. Alright, what quest are we doing? Talk with Seeker. My lady considers dealing with Seeker as somewhat beneath her. Still doesn't mean she should push it onto me. Huh? What are you lot up to? We want to talk to Seeker. Ah, perfect timing. Oi, Seeker, get these dags and I'll get to help you, would you? Huh? What's this all about now? Well, I've been thinking, I'd like to transport some of the provisions from Agnus Castle over to the city. Provisions? Now there's a golden idea. Okay, but why? What's in it for Agnus? I'm not sure there'd really be a clear payoff for us, however. But here's the thing. When the fake queen was revealed, I saw consuls from Keves standing there, and it made me sick. All the things I thought were right. In that moment, that instant, I saw just how mistaken I'd been. And mistakes need to be corrected, even if it takes my entire remaining life. That's why I want to give the city its due. I hope it'll make you stronger, and I hope I can spend my strength repaying you. Wow, dude, you're gonna make my ball. Hey, Augie?
Well, yes, this is most gracious.
First, we repatriated everyone who'd go back to the city. So then, I figured, why not send some provisions next? I'll relay that strap for grub, though.
Milady, what are you saying? We always need great quantities of food to get by.
And whose fault is that, do you reckon, you bottomless pit of a man? In any case, you could stand to have a bit more food, surely. As luck would have it, we have plenty here. If we could get them processed to be more shelf-stable, they'd make for good portable meals, too. Sounds like it'd be quick going if we pitched it in as well. Yes, if you could. We'd also appreciate if you could collect whatever's missing and leave it with Darnie. And then we city people can take it from there. Yes, that would be fantastic. Thanks. That is the long and short of it. We'd be thankful for your assistance. You will have it. Rest easy. What? Is there something else I need to do? Oh, God. Where the hell are you, Darnie? What am I getting? Get those things. What things? Just get the things. Okay. Maybe a little bit more descriptive, please. Or not.
Off we go.
Alright. Running.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Seeker's gotten in touch. You're here about the provisions. We don't have quite enough for the transport to the city, so we'd need a bit of help getting them together.
Just give us a moment.
Really? Why is the percentage so small on these? Man, go stuff yourself. Well, I need like 1%. We've got all the provisions we requested. Thanks bunches. Would you be so kind as to give Seeker the good news? What? You want me to run over there now? What? Can't we just call Seeker? Why have to run over there? Pretty sure Seeker has a phone. We finished collecting the food and handed it over. Thanks so much. I'm glad I turned to you for help.
Well done, Noah and friends. And so quick to aid, it's marvelous.
Even in difficult situations like this one, we can only try to move forward. And I believe that when we work together, we can achieve almost anything. I think so too, and we're always ready to do our part. Wow, Seeker, sounds like something a real leader would say, isn't it? You want to look elsewhere next time you say something pointed like that? But yeah, that was a good line. I'll even go out on a limb and believe it. Thank you. I'll do all I can to live up to the trust you placed in me.
Would you believe it?
Yeah, I mean, so really the moral of the story is pick everything up. Twice. Or 3 or 4 times. Pick everything up as much as possible. That's the only way to survive in this game. I think we can do one of these 3 fiends, right? I think we have enough information for one of them. I think it was Jadora we had enough information for. Oh, for a fight then? Not quite. We have some things we'd like to ask first. You managed to get your hands on Keves intel, and yet you didn't share it with Agnus. Why? Getting straight to the point again, I see. Surely squashing intel about Keves wouldn't have been in your, or wouldn't have been in your best interests. All right, sit back, relax, and let Jadora tell you a story. Not like I've got much else better to do anyway. After I'd investigated the Keves intel that fell into my hands, I discovered that it was fake intel created by our consul. What? Seems like they weren't too happy about us getting more and more powerful and were trying to crush us. I don't know what was going on through their head. It don't even begin to make sense. Maybe they just thought that screwing us was an easy way to fill Kevesi's flame clock. We're the ones who made the consul so powerful, so that's how they decide to treat us? It boils my blood, it does. That's why I destroyed that intel, so my friends could withdraw from that pointless battle and limit the casualties. Did you talk about this to anyone? Absolutely no way I'd have talked to my friends about it, otherwise the consul would have done him in. Thankfully that mutter can't hurt us anymore. Talking about it now has lifted a weight off my shoulders. It has. And I've got 0 regrets as well. Got to meet Toma and Zera here after all, and their class. Well, at least now you don't have to bear the burden on your own anymore. She's right. You're not living under that consul's eye anymore, so cheer up, mate. If I ever do get out of here, I guess it might be worth talking about what's going on in my mind a bit more. Tell Suna about... Yeah, sure. We'll explain your story to Suna from security. We won't be long. What's up? Do you need something? We've heard Jirora's full story. Full story? What's this about? Don't mind Grover. He's here on other business. He fades into the background pretty easily. Hey, I just have a soothing presence. Anyway, here's what happened. This is really hard to credit. He was going up against the consul? What does this all mean? That he didn't do anything wrong after all? What he did was undoubtedly a violation of military discipline. So then, if what they're telling us is true, then Ghidorah knowingly went against military discipline in order to save Agnian lives. And then went into jail without ever telling us why he really did what he did. Well then, we've got no reason to keep him locked up in here, right? He's a capable guy, I'll give you that. Or should I say, being too capable is what got him into this mess. I'm just as adverse to trouble as the next person, but what do you think? Okay, I think we can let Ghidorah go. I'll take responsibility for anything that happens. Well, that'll certainly make life easier, I know that much. But if he tries anything funny, I'll throw him back in prison, then throw away the key. I'm sure it won't have to come to that. Well, didn't think you'd be here too. Oh, don't get your knickers in a twist. I won't do nothing bad, promise. Especially not after you guys got me out of the slammer. All we did was listen to your story. Nothing special about that.
Huh. Would you believe it?
I should do everyone's quest except for one, and then just fight the one guy. Well, sorry, I couldn't find any information on you. I guess we're still beating your ass up. It's like, what? Yeah, sorry, them's the breaks, man. Wait, isn't this where I am? Yeah, it's funny, if you really start looking around at the background, you can see bits and pieces of the old landscapes from 1 and 2. So yeah, obviously there's a I mean, I don't know if Monolith is trying to finally get a 6-part series done. I mean, they did try with Xenosaga, and they ended up having to cut their games in half to do only 3 games, which kind of explains why that, ultimately it didn't make as much sense playing Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3. Then they also got their development cut for Xenogears, which explains Disc 2 being so problematic. Now that they're in a nicer position, I wonder if they're going to make this 6 games. Finally get that 6 game collection, because they're doing pretty good with just these 3 games, and then the one offshoot, with Cross. Hey, is the population of the city really so big? I wonder. We've been ordered to send a massive amount of food, so I dare say the population is greater than in Agnus. I know these supplies are important for our friendship, but they're our lifeline too. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, because there's still some DLC, coming up, whenever. I don't think they actually have a date. I mean, they also didn't know how successful the game would be, so kind of hard to pin down resources when you don't know if it's gonna sell. Zara? Yeah, I know her. She was a hot topic for a little while here. She was in the squad that mainly salvages supplies and was a snuffing capable soldier herself. And when supply containers are being targeted by enemy scavenging teams, soldiers like her are invaluable. The Salvage Corps and Supply Team may be known as logistical teams, but that doesn't mean they lack capable fighters. They're the ones who take the necessary decisive action, such as blowing up a container in the enemy if the enemy's about to steal it. Even I always have to stay on my toes. You never know when something might happen. Okay, so we got all of hers, so let's get the other guy. I don't think we have as much stuff for the other guy. Hopefully it's just somebody that we talked to here. Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to have to run through more continents just to finish this thing off. I mean, thankfully fast travel is quick and easy in this game, so, you know, as long as you've been someplace, it's really, they really make it convenient for you to get to that place again. Toma is a man who cared deeply for his allies. In that battle with Keves, his squad was on the verge of being completely massacred. But the Nutty Mutter broke position to take rearguard and charged right at them, letting his squad retreat in the process. Okay, he only needed 3, so, yeah. Right?
I'm just gonna lie here, and you can't stop me. About that thing.
If we're to believe what Toma has told us, then it would seem he got locked up for the crime of mass murder. But we also heard that he took rearguard in order to let his comrades retreat. And while he was fighting to save his comrades, he killed a large number of Kevesi soldiers. It's not like he did his case any favors, but he was just fighting his enemy, right? That's what we're all not taught to do. Certainly, that would just be the normal thing to do when you're in the Flame Clock's clutches. Excuse my speculation, but he didn't extract the flame from the enemies he defeated, did he? If he was blinded by rage like he said, then I think he was more preoccupied with crushing those Kevesi than anything else. You do raise a good point. You can't exactly extract someone's flame while in Alevness. Looking at it from the console's point of view, that was the wasting of good flame would have been cause to lock him up. This will sound grim, but hear me out. I think the console could have solved this more easily if he just snuffed him on the spot. Good point, but you have to consider that Toma's deeds would have won him favor with the troops despite irking the console. Executing him for valiantly saving the lives of his fellow soldiers would have backfired massively. He was a right pain in the console's arse, that's for certain. It would go some way to explaining why it would have been far easier for the console to lock him up rather under false pretenses. So then perhaps it'll be possible to not only convince him not to fight us, but also to free him from prison. I don't mind fighting him either way, but we'd be saved a whole lot of fuss if you could talk him out of it somehow. There's only one way to find out. Let's head to Toma's cell and see what we can do.
About that thing.
So from everything we've heard about Zera, you'd think she grew up feral or something. It's hard to consider blowing up supplies as anything but a military discipline violation, that much is certain. True, but something really doesn't add up here. Yeah, like if I were planning an insurrection, I sure wouldn't start it by blowing up some random supplies. You're right, Uni. What'd be the point in that? I guess the key here is to find out what her reason was for blowing up that container. I just thought of something. Like, isn't it a little odd the console didn't sentence her to death right away? Good point. Usually in this situation, the offender would get executed to send a warning to the rest of the colony. Perhaps the console saw some sort of value in keeping Sarah alive. If we can present a concrete theory as to why she got locked up and not executed, that could help our case a lot. And what do we do when we find out after she's freed that she's just an utter maniac? Fight her, I guess. Figure that. Guess we should go see her then.
Break time's over.
Okay, so if we do the work, we don't have to fight any of these guys. But, I mean, do you get something for fighting them? I don't know. So, you feeling up for a fight, are you? Before that, there's something we want to make sure of. Is it true that you murdered multiple Kevesi soldiers? Did you miss the first time around? Of course I did. You used the Levness during the incident, didn't you? Well, now someone's done the research. But yeah, I killed a snuff ton of the enemy in a Levness. And you stayed behind last to fight them off so you could save your fleeing comrades, if I'm not mistaken. What the spark did you... Anyway, yeah, that's also right. Now, about that enemy. I don't know what colony they came from, but they sure didn't know snuff about fighting honorably. Seeing those dishonorable mutters slaughtering my friends made me go right off the deep end. I had to get any of my guys still breathing out of there, but I couldn't just let them get away with it. I was too drained to wield my blade, so I got into a Levness and made him regret ever being alive. That's all there is to it. Right, so now we understand what happened. Not like I'm telling you all this is going to make a lick of difference, though, is it? We're headed off to tell Suna from the internal security about your story. We won't be long. There you are. Where have you guys been? Finally decided to do battle with those wretches? Before it gets to that, we'd like to find out if you know anything more about what Toma did. You mean that mass murderer? Well, as far as I remember, he indiscriminately killed a load of Kevesi without extracting their life. That led the consul at the time to arrest him and lock him up here. I'm afraid to tell you that your crafty consul bent the truth about what really happened. Huh? What do you mean? Let us explain. What the? So he was fighting to save his comrades? But that wasn't in the report. It's like we said, the consul bent the truth to make it seem like he was fighting for fighting's sake, not for his comrades' lives. Well, now that I think about it, there were some guys in my term who managed to survive that battle. Although Toma could have definitely tried to extract the flame from the enemy. It's not a stretch to say that he had reasons to do what he did. That settles it then. I've got no reason to doubt you guys. You're the ones who freed us from the clock, after all. I've also got no reason to doubt that the Toma I knew would have done everything for his comrades and for Agnus. Oh, well, thank you. Been a while since I had proper fresh air. It's the same air outside of the cell, but tastes better than I remember. I can bet. You should be thankful to Noah and the others for that. You bet I'm thankful to them. Not to mention to you, of course. Just don't get yourself in any more trouble, okay? I'm busy enough as it is. I wouldn't do that when it's this nice outside. Don't you worry one bit. I'm still one capable soldier, believe me. It doesn't sound like you learned anything to me.
Would you believe it?
Actually, that does remind me, I really haven't been keeping up with my sultry. My sultry. I had to go all the way through that. Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, is that right? There's no connection here. So why wouldn't I be able to do this? If there's no connection here? Well, whatever.
You found power. You found power. You found power.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. 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 A new power, eh? A new power, eh? A new power, eh?
More to add to the playbook? More to add to the playbook? More to to add to the playbook? Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill!
Wait, what did I do? Oh, okay, just unlocked more. I was like, what did I? Did I delete something? Okay, it just unlocks another soul link. Which for some reason these guys don't have it. So, okay.
Whoa, new power! Whoa, new power! Whoa, new power! Whoa, new power!
Okay, my goodness. You finally ready now? Kept me waiting long enough. Before we fight, there's something I want to confirm with you. Specifically, the reason you blew up that container. What's that to you? It's not like I can make those supplies magically come back. True, but just to blow up a container for no reason, you'd have to be out of your mind, which you don't seem to be. Funny you mentioned that, because I was out of my mind when I blew up the container. Or perhaps you noticed that it was a container that had been booby-trapped. You don't have to be out of your mind to sacrifice supplies in the name of protecting your comrades. Although I wouldn't call it a flawless plan, I can't see why it would be egregious enough to violate military discipline. If one knew that a container did have something lethal in it, then blowing it up would be perfectly justifiable. Lethal? What do you mean lethal? It could have been something explosive or poisonous. You didn't know what was inside, but you had a feeling, didn't you? It's odd to think airdrop supplies could have something like that in them, unless the console had something to do with it. Indeed, it's not impossible to see why the console could have thought up something fiendish like that. And since blowing up seemingly good supplies is a big no-no, that gave the console the perfect pretext to lock you up. Cool theory, but the last time I checked, theories don't count as hard evidence. Indeed, all we've got is reasoning that paints you in a favorable light. The simplest, most straightforward reason would be that you were out of your mind at the time. I'll give you this, though. I had fun listening to your theory. Your reasoning skills aren't too bad, either. So here's what really happened. It's true that I blew up the container. You serious? And like you said, Four Eyes, that container was indeed booby-trapped. You knew something was up well before the incident, didn't you? Yeah, right after Toma had been locked up, we were long-term friends, and I was livid about his arrest. I just couldn't let it slide. And I was looking into it. As I was looking into it, I began to pick up that the console was hiding something in a container. So when he went along with the salvage corps to procure it, I blew it up, hoping to use it against the Mutter himself. Yikes. Okay, I take all that back. Maybe she is loopy. The console must have caught on that I was sniffing around, and that's why he rigged the container. Would have been happy dying alongside him to protect my mates, but it didn't go as planned, so I ended up here in the slammer instead. It was there I had a hunch that our enemy wasn't Keves, though I guess I don't need to call it a hunch anymore. I've long wondered what people like you guys were like, who fought with consoles. Oh no, this is I want to know what real strength looks like type of scenario, isn't it? For the love of Sparks. We'll go explain your story to Suna from security. Just hold on for a bit. If you're going to fight anyone, be quick about it. I'd rather not have my life in danger any longer than necessary. We just got done talking to Sarah for her side of the story. We think we just might have a case for freeing her from prison. Wait, seriously? We can let her go? Considering she faced up to a great enemy all by herself, we think you'll see why she deserves to be free. Great? As in size? You're saying that she can go toe-to-toe with a Levness or something? We don't mean that kind of great. But, like, she loves blowing stuff up, right? What if she decides to blow up the castle? It doesn't bear thinking about. Look, she had her reasons why she did what she did. Let us explain. That's a whole lot to take in, I won't lie. But I mean, Seeker trusts you guys. And in either case, Seeker was the one who left it up to my discretion. And according to my discretion, if you guys think she isn't guilty, then she sure ain't guilty to me. Thank you so much. Man, it's crazy to think that I'm actually out of prison now. Now, seeing as I was kind enough to free you, promise me you won't get around blowing stuff up. You got that? Of course. Don't worry about it. I just don't blow stuff up for no reason, you know. No, really now. But seriously, don't go doing anything too outrageous, okay? I know. I owe you guys big time after all. I mean, are we still going to fight them? Is that still one of these things? Say, you really think it's the right choice to let them walk? I don't foresee any particular problems. They'll be working for the good of the castle now, right? I really wanted to fight you guys, but if it means I get to leave this place, then I guess I'll settle. Same here. Anything's better than rotting in jail. Right, can't say I'm really digging the jail vibe too much. Say, are you really sure? I don't want this coming back on me, okay? If they start going nuts, we'll handle it. Relax. Seeker did leave it to your discretion. If anything, the responsibility is his. Hey, that's a good point. They were in my custody, but Seeker is the one in charge. Well, in that case, why don't we make him his bodyguards or something? That's not a bad plan at all. They would perform well as a personal security detail for someone of his position. Right, you heard him. Get out of here and don't darken my doorstep again. That's a weight off my chest. And straight onto Seeka's, isn't it? All right, friends, time to get to work. Okay, more castle affinity. What do we got left? Man. Upon red shirt will take a while. Reasons to evolve. I guess I had to wait for rain. I don't even know how this works. How do I know when it's going to rain at that place? I'm totally worn out, and I want to say thanks for taking care of that trio back there. Oh no, it's fine. We made a free choice to get involved with that. Okay, well, when you see Seeker, can you tell him to stop dishing out so many of these brutal tasks? Sure. I'll try to find some way to get that across tactfully. Sometimes I think Seeker belongs to some whole other species that just loves tedious work. Wait for it to rain. What the heck? Just go water the damn plants. Why waiting for it to rain?
I'm feeling like I could eat.
Flan's pretty tough, alright. She holds firm to her fighting spirit even in the face of Origin, and it's so vastly bigger than a Feronis too. All I can do is support her so she doesn't wipe herself out. That's what I've always done, and that's what I'll always do.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Hope you're not here to talk about Doran and Bam Bam. As far as I'm concerned, they're on their own now. With those two clods out of the way, the maintenance and development teams have been running a lot smoother. You put on this whole tough guy act, but I think you're gonna miss him, really, now. Shut it. Stop getting in the way of my work, will you? Get out of here. Everyone looking deep in doldrums, please fill up on cuisine of Kukucha and carry on boldly fighting. Yeah, I won't stand in the way of that. Gotta fill an empty tum somehow. Wait, it was this colony, wasn't it? Colony 9, whoops. Wrong colony. Where the hell is it? I don't know where all this stuff is, seriously. Oh, great. It's still frickin' sunny. Where's the place I can rest?
I'm feeling like I could eat.
I need a place I can actually sleep so I can pass some damn time. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, I can get the weather to change. I have no idea. I thought it would just be rainy when I got here again, but no. No such luck. Quests don't activate that way. Rain. It's named for a type of weather that extreme damp, and mood of Splish Splash is also generally towards dampness. Casting for vote of sympathy, but no one bite. Meh, Splish Splash smells scent of moisture on breeze. Should Splish Splash cast Cloud's friend's word? It's gonna cost you. What? It's 10,000 gold. Do I have 10,000 gold? Mini thinking should help add a few more side dishes to next meal. Splish Splash will take it from here. So-catacular. Yeah, I had to pay money just for it to get it to rain. It seems rather extreme, don't you? Why can't it just rain as part of the quest? My goodness, game. Yeah, this is the Spongy Sponge Path. Is it someplace else? Are you serious? I'm pretty sure this is it. What's the deal? Why is the quest not working? Oh, do I have that guy in my party?
You need my help?
Yeah, I don't actually need your help. I need you for the quest to activate.
So, why isn't anything budding?
The seed potatoes are rotting. Perhaps we gave them too much water.
Oh no.
Does the soil not drain properly? Or was it something else? It's my fault. I was giving them extra water from time to time, because I didn't want them drying out.
Fox.
I thought I was being careful. Never considered that I might be overdoing it.
Well, we'll just have to try this again. Let's wait for the next rainy spell.
Sorry, guys.
Don't blame it on yourself.
Yeah, but if I hadn't done this, we wouldn't have to...
Oh, if only. What's done is done, man. You can't change the past. So let's just recoup our losses and do even better next time round.
Huh.
That's a good attitude, Kite. I like it.
I'm good either way, to be honest.
Classic Eastman.
Guess I'll stick it out for a while longer. Thanks, Kite.
Credit where it's due. That was actually pretty good.
His words came from the heart. I think that's why it resonated with them.
Kite's always been annoyed at being second best. He knows the frustration of not living up to his own standards. And that really struck a chord.
Complimenting others' weak points has always been a talent of his. It's something I could never do.
Hey! I think we'll go ahead and till the soil again. Take out the rotted spuds. So, if you don't mind...
Got it. We'll grab a new batch for you. I'm really sorry about this. We'll need you to get 10 more seed potatoes.
Are you serious, you
Don't worry.
idiots?
It's a really good selection this time. Just you wait.
What is this bullshit quest? So seriously. This is like an Assassin's Creed quest. So is it going to make me pay another 10 grand to wait for rain? My goodness.
Ready or not? Touchdown! Whoa,
Let me
what's for
check.
that one?
It appears we can pass through here.
Oh, you bought potatoes. We should wait for it to rain again. It's like, no, screw you. You wait for it to rain. Already got your damn seeds.
Now we wait for the rain.
No, don't wait for the rain.
Buds, start your budding already.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
The water is right there. God, these idiots. Jesus. Look, it even says it's cloudy. I'm like, well, how long do you want me to wait for this stupid ass rain then? I think the game just wants you to waste your money. I mean, thankfully I don't spend it on anything. So, we have tons of money. Still, it would have been nice that, you know, once that cutscene ended, that it was raining. That would have been a better solution to this quest. Wait for it to rain. Who was the stupid ass that thought of this this quest? It's like your weather is randomized. What in the world?
We did it. They're budding.
Talk about suspenseful.
Manana excited for yummy harvest. Hope they grow up big and strong.
Yeah. We need to take good care of them.
Looks like it's going well.
Indeed. Now we can breathe a sigh of relief.
We'll want to take care of the fertilizer now, right? How do we distribute it?
Actually, I have just the person for that. Earl's a dab hand at gardening.
That's pronounced L.
I'm sure he'll be able to help us out if we explain our situation.
How is URL pronounced
I
L?
appreciate that. Incidentally, where did Kite go?
Stormed off after saying he'd done his field tending duty. Guess he's still not over it.
I suppose it's time for us to pack up. We can't just leave that guy alone. He's always been there for us, through thick and thin.
I know. You don't need to worry about us. Make sure my lieutenant gets the care he deserves.
Will do.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure Earl will explain it for you, but you know the fertilizer.
Oh, Earl. Okay.
Seems you make it by crushing up seeds, bones, and plants and mixing it all together. Oh, and he also said that having a few helix conches on you would save him some trouble.
You'll get that done in 10 ticks. Or else.
That might be a little tight for us, but we can certainly try.
Wait, are we doing something else for you? What?
Huh. Would you believe it?
When does this quest end? Do I have to go to another continent to get all of your supplies? That wouldn't surprise me. Or multiple continents. Commander Xeon, long time no see. I'll take any materials you have for the fertilizer off your hands, okay?
Just give us a moment.
Oh, one of each is not good enough. Okay, yeah, you damn game. Alright, now thankfully it's still raining, and I have to wait for rain again. Though that certainly would have been like a BioWare thing to just change the weather again. Haha!
Whoa! They got so big!
Filled to bursting with lively.
Applying fertilizer ought to further foster their growth. So we just sprinkle the stuff on top and then we're done?
Wrong. They need to be able to absorb the nutrition easily, so first we combine the fertilizer with some soil.
Then you spread the mixture around the roots.
So specific.
I've more or less memorized Juniper's info now. Let me know if there's anything you're unsure of.
I can see his time in the survey branch has seeped in, right down to his marrow.
I suspect he might have actually been born with it. He's just the meticulous type.
That's about all we can ask for. I'm grateful.
I'll let him know. All right, guess it's back to the grindstone.
Now to wait for more rainfall.
Oh, I'm shaking with excitement.
Are you really?
Well, yeah, we all worked hard for this.
You tell him, love.
Let's see what the coming rain brings.
We have to wait for rain again? Are you serious? We have to blow 40 grand on rain in this mission. Oh my god. The hell thought of this stuff. Or we have to actually literally sit here and wait for the weather to change. Which I don't particularly feel is a good use of our time. Alright, get your damn money. Wow, what an annoying quest. This is actually the worst quest in the game. I mean, all the quests have been good. This is like the one bad quest.
These little guys have come a long way.
Stay in springtime of youth, growing up into fine young potatoes.
Nothing gets Manana excited like the prospect of a full belly.
Can you blame her? Resounding no.
Huh? Why have they changed color?
Huh?
Oh no, they're withering. Why though? It can't be time to harvest them yet, surely.
I dread to think so. But it could be one of the diseases mentioned in the reference materials. The damage seems to spread from the lesions here, on the root. They bear resemblance to the black rot.
Oh, they better not be. That's supposed to cause rapid decay. Spreads easily too.
Let's check the others for similar symptoms. On the double. Lend me a hand, everyone.
Maybe don't wait for the damn rain next time and just water them. With you, I don't know. Maybe find some water somewhere? These ones are wilting. These ones are wilting. I think this one's all good. All good. These ones are wilting. Wilton? Wilton Rogers! This one's all good. All good. All good. Wilton. New topic available? Why can't I just talk about it right here? What the heck? This really is like an Assassin's Creed quest. Just kind of making you run around and waste your time.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
No.
This reminds me.
Judging by the state of the stems, I think we're on the mark. It's a black rot, no question. But they were looking so healthy until just a little while ago. Can't we help them somehow? There's only one solution, and that's to dispose of all the infected stems before the others all go bad. That's what Juniper's data says, anyhow. That's less helping and more harm reduction, though. Can't we just pluck the bad leaves? Leave the rest there? No, we have to pull out the whole stem. We do? You realize what you're saying, after all the hard work we put in? I wish we could save them all, really I do, but the rot is spreading fast. Pull out the bad ones, and that's the end of it. There's not much point in trying to find alternatives, because at this rate, a fierce debate we're having here. What are you so laid back about, Chief? This is Colony 9's future on the line here. Oh, you're absolutely right, and I'm not being laid back. We simply have to pull out the afflicted stem to avoid losing everything. There's no other way. Weed out the bad to save the rest. It's something quite profound. You may not think it, but I often lacked the backbone needed of a commander. Even this far into my terms, I often faltered and vacillated. Okay, questioning my actions. That is, until you taught me about the importance of failing and starting anew. It was an invaluable lesson to learn. Had to really hammer it into that hard head of yours before it stuck, though. I'll take that as a compliment. If Cian's not giving up, neither am I. We'll do what we can, and we'll do it right. That's right, we better start now. Time waits for no spud. Right, time to pull out the bad stems. Wait, didn't we just do that? Friends, thank you. Alright, are you gonna make me do it again? Is that what's gonna happen?
There we go.
Alright, everyone. Time to head out.
It is. It's gonna make me do it again. It's just for no reason.
I swear I'll save you. Don't fail me now.
I mean, it's a reason, but it's a stupid one. Bad stems. That looks about right. Bad stems. 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 Looks about right. Ah, it's not raining anymore. Oh, that's great.
All of them.
We'll have to monitor them for a short while. Take note of the state of the stems, not just the color of the leaves.
We should fix up the soil too, right?
Think so. It's supposed to be bad if the underground bits are exposed to light.
Might as well pull up the weeds while we're at it too, huh?
Don't pull the potatoes themselves out.
Mate, I can tell the difference.
And then we hope for rain.
Oh, God.
What's wrong?
There's water right there, you moron.
I was just thinking how times change. It wasn't so long ago that my sole thoughts were about keeping the flame clock topped up. Now here I am, worrying about soil and potatoes, looking up at the sky. I could never have imagined myself in such a position.
True. Who'd have thought you'd chomp on a raw potato or admit to lacking a spine?
Please, don't remind me. I feel flushed just thinking about it.
But I think we've grown a lot closer as a result. I feel like I know you better. Sometimes you don't really get to know someone until you've clashed first, and then sorted out your differences.
It's kind of the bad way to know someone.
You don't beat around the bush, do you?
Don't really take that to heart.
Anyway, I think we've done what we can here. Let's report back into Juniper.
Oh, is Kite gonna come with us too, since we're gonna talk to Juniper? Are they gonna do anything more with that? That relationship? The black rot, you say? Did you deal with it accordingly? We pulled out all the stems that had discoloration, but we're not sure if that's going to be enough to stop the spread. We were wondering if you could take a look for us, if it's not a bad time for you. From what you're telling me, that might be the best course of action, yes. You're really having some bad luck. By the way, do you have anyone keeping watch over the fields? Keeping watch? You mean like a patrol? It's not just Colony 9 that are strapped for food, remember. You never know who or what could be lying in wait. Yeah, you're right. We'll get someone on it right away. Thank you. Anyway, I'll start getting ready for this trip to Colony 9. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go. Do we have to wait for it to rain again? I mean, not that I would be surprised if that was the case. Maybe Juniper can knock some sense into these guys. Hey, why don't you water it with the stream that's literally next to your damn growing patch? Oh no, we'll wait for rain. Oh, you morons, you don't deserve food. Hope you all starve.
Sounds a little rowdy over there.
Is that?
It came from over there. Let's hurry.
Are we gonna fight for potatoes? I mean, you know, I like potato every once in a while myself.
You are not getting through me! I won't let their efforts go to waste! Kite! You lot!
Talk later. Let's teach those creatures never to set foot upon this land again. We will defend this place with our lives. Show them there is strength in unity.
No, don't eat it.
I lost her attention. Celestial! Someone's needy.
We can do better yet! We've got them at fight!
I lost her attention.
Giant swing! Let's use it to a max! Keep on pelting them. Good going, Uni!
People, how are we?
We're fine, at least.
They really tore up the place, huh?
Let's get more seeds and wait for rain again.
Sorry. I couldn't stop them.
It's not your fault, Kite.
Besides, you were the first to come running here. Don't feel bad. You were tending the fields, weren't you? Trying to keep them safe. The whole time.
I couldn't just sit back. But there was hardly any point.
You shouldn't put yourself down.
You? What are you?
If I could just...
I'll help you. And pull. Guess I don't know my own strength.
Thank you very much.
Are those?
I'm afraid I failed to mention something. Spongy's buds are quite special. They actually use the field itself as a means of storage.
That's why you recommended growing them. Astounding.
Sorry I doubted you. The reason I didn't trust you before, it wasn't because you were Agnian.
It's because I thought you were hot.
Weak.
Oh, yeah, right.
Now, I don't expect you to forgive me or anything like that. I know I caused hurt. I'm so sorry.
Now come on, raise your head. You refused to give in.
Actually, it was because you're Agnian.
You
I'm
struggled to change things for the better.
just trying to cover that up, yeah.
The way I see it, that's not weakness. Not from what I hear, anyway.
Yes, it's being wussy. Let me rephrase that.
No, you don't even know me.
Making a change, Kite. It takes guts. You're a good man. We didn't admit it. But then again, neither did you.
You know what? No one's ever told me that.
I'm sorry about that. I think from now on, I'll make an effort to remind you. Kite, you're an asset to us all.
Minus the yet.
Commander, could you perhaps help me with a problem? If your offer of support still stands, that is.
Sure.
Can you go get 10 more seeds and wait for rain?
Would it be possible to permit me to visit Colony 9 more frequently?
That's no issue for me.
I'm not directly asking for help with a specific problem, but I'd like it if we could build friendly relations between us. If that's alright.
Now I see. Feel free to visit anytime.
Same here. Very happy to have you.
Thank you very much, Kite.
What's all this then? Kite's acting weird.
What I'm more worried about is what will happen to the tending of the fields.
I'll be sure to ask them. But maybe not right now.
After we get 10 more potatoes.
They're having so much fun.
They'll have even more fun if we get 10 more potatoes and wait for rain. Again. Ugh, thank goodness. Boy, what a... this is the worst quest. Oh, we did break this... we did break his limit, although I don't actually plan on using him.
It's really quite magical.
Okay, another subquest down. Boy, that one was not great, I must say. No Print Registry will take us a while. Burning Curiosity will also take us a while. We gotta gather all the stuff. Learning from Lambda... Wait, we didn't actually finish this one? Wait, what? What's left to do on this one?
Huh. Would you believe it?
I guess I thought we already finished it. Excuse me, I thought we already finished it. Well, silly me. Thinking too much.
Colony relations changed, looks like.
Oh, is it because that they were... Is it because that there were... strong monsters here? Oh yes, it was because there were strong monsters here. And it was the poison swamp. Okay, so this is what it was, this is what we were waiting for. So this is like a late quest.
Like water off a Flammy's back.
We should probably grab a level 70. Just base level 70. I mean, 71 might be too much for us. Are we at 72? Yeah, I don't know. Plus we're not like in the most ideal class balance because we're too busy trying to raise classes. This seems like a good place. Yeah, let's stick that probe in. Wow, this is like off the charts. I suppose there really are resources to be had around here. You being an ace again? Well, I am. I didn't think it would be so easy to find. So easy to find anything. Bully for us, but if that sparking sounds attract more monsters, then... What did I tell you? Better get him out of here if we want to check our findings, huh? Let's do it. Are they level 54? Oh, that's interesting. I thought they would be level 70 for sure. Just like all the monsters surrounding their area. This is exactly why I didn't bring Selin with us. The lower levels are no joke. Yeah, good thing we managed to whack those monsters as well. Oh hey, now it's reacting differently. I think that means this is the place. So, Colony Tau has its own resources too. Wow. That's right, and Selin was right about it probably benefiting the colony. And let's not keep him waiting for the report. I think he'll faint with shock. He might. Let's give him the good news and put him out of his misery.
Huh. Would you believe it? Colony relations changed, looks like.
Let's see, how much can we map of this place without getting slaughtered by one of these minor enemies?
Like water off a Flammy's back.
I mean, we're equal in level, so, you know, theoretically I should be able to take one of these down.
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes.
Come on, it just... There we go, thank you.
Quick.
Can't let you show me up, Noah. Advance.
Landslide. Right front. I know I am. You're on fire, lads. Extended.
Hang in there, I'll heal you.
You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust.
Great. It's amazing. Ring of roses. Downcast.
Dragon
Advance.
with an arrow.
Fire. Too easy. Come after me, and that's what you get.
Yeah, I mean, we did okay. I wouldn't say we did great.
Fight with focus.
Stay on your toes. Eat it.
Inferno zone.
Advance. Pull down.
It's called a land handshake.
You're doing great out there, Lance. Terror. Onslaught. Bullet. I'm good at this whole healing business. Wow, thanks.
Topple. Oh yeah!
You
We're
want some
unstoppable
more?
with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Look at that big ape. Oh, we can swim in it too? I probably wouldn't do that.
Good thing we found this. Like water off a Flammy's back.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart. Got you. Ring of
Run
roses.
from. It's called a land handshake. You're on fire, land. Landslide.
What the hell is wrong with you, Tyon? You run away from the defensive shield.
Break through. Eat it.
Inferno
Keep
zone.
on the pressure. I'm gathering momentum.
I know. Feeling good.
I'm getting into the swing of this. Is this like a rare thing?
Nine, 5, 5, 5, 6, 2.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
I see you. Make this quick.
Smooth as always, Noah. Liberation! Arrow!
Landslide. We have superiority. Push through. Extended. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah. We're set up for a fall.
You do that. Energy grenade.
Advance, pull down, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna. It's all coming.
Hit them hard, guys!
Wow, thanks. Ring of roses.
Nothing a bit of teamwork couldn't handle.
Whatever happened to not being careless? Like water off a Flammy's back.
This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Oh, that's 76 guarding that area.
Is this like a rare thing?
Those 77s? Oh. I'm sure those are the ones that I need for that Levness quest. It would be something that the game would make you do.
Stay on your toes.
First blood. Nice move, Kyle.
Advance.
Energy grenade. Driving arrow. I know just where it hurts the most. Nice move, Kyle. Landslide. This. Well within time.
I'll patch you up. Just bear with me.
They're sparking me yet.
Hang in there. I'll heal you. Force.
Dragon
Wait.
White driving arrow. They're sparking me yet. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Alright, well, if I want to fight some level 70s, this is the place to be.
Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
First
Let's
blood.
set up quick.
Nice move, Kyle. Go. Break. Driving arrow. Well within time.
I'll patch you up. Just bear with me. Liberation! Terror! Onslaught!
Dragon Star.
Down!
Driving arrow.
Impulse wave!
Energy grenade.
Fire! Got you!
Move.
Got it all figured out.
Huh? Here we go, guys.
Okay, let's go, Noah.
I see you. Inferno Zone.
Ring of roses!
I have one from. It's called a land handshake. You're on fire, land. This. Well within time.
Hang in there. Heal bullet!
Go.
Crazy strong now!
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall. Like water off a Flammy's back.
Really, nothing in that corner. That's surprising. Oh, this one, the accessories? Yeah, I don't know what the hell you need.
Just give us a moment.
Okay, I'll have to look this one up. I mean, I don't know how easily that is to figure out on your own, where all that stuff is. You're back. So did you find it? Did you find anything? We did. According to your device, there are resources in the lower levels. There are? Yeah, but the monsters are rock hard down in there. Not a problem. As long as there are resources to find, we can work together with Lambda. You've already hammered out a deal with them. They said they'd lend us levnesses to help with the excavation. That would certainly preclude the lower level monsters from posing a problem. Lambda's troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any problems arising as long as they're on the case. That's great if they're going to help. Really nice work. I'll get myself off to Lambda then, and tell them the good news. Oh, but first, I need to rub it in Nutka's face that I was right. Thanks all. Yeah, not foreseeing a lot of harmony in their future. Oh, they'll be fine. They're really close friends underneath all the antagonism. They respect each other a lot. Well, you know them better than me. They both care a lot about Colony Tau, and I don't doubt they'll work to do it better.
Who doesn't like being liked? Getting kind of hungry here.
Yeah, you're always hungry. Man, these guys are starving all the time. I swear. Yeah, lots of unhappy voices in the city these days. The Doyles are acting as mediators at the moment. I'm just waiting for Garrett to give me a summary of the situation. For once, I'm grateful for his meddling. I'm afraid he'll align himself with these concerned citizens in the end. So that's where we're at. Now we just have to work out how to... We've got trouble. What's going on? A number of army units have taken off without authorization. It seems they were commandeered by soldiers and civilians alike. The soldiers on guard seem to have been bribed to look the other way. Travis. It's just one thing after another. Assess the situation ASAP. Monica. This means people who aren't in the lost numbers have left the city, doesn't it? But what are they hoping to accomplish? We found them, boss. We tracked the signal of the stolen armor units. Seems they're headed towards Vinisog home. Understood. We'll head out there. Personally? Naturally. Prepare for immediate departure. One step ahead of you, boss. Monica, we'll come too. Okay. We'll make a move as soon as we're ready. Can I ask you to go on ahead and provide some defense? Of course. Let's get to Vinisog home.
Ouroboros.
So, you're the ones who stole those armor units. Why'd you come out here?
We want independence from the city. We should apologize for the crudeness of our departure. But we'd like you to leave us in peace from now on.
Did you talk this through with Monica?
I'm sorry that this might get a bit violent, but I'll have to ask you to leave now. Oof. Maybe you'll feel more like chatting when your automatons are all lying in a neat little scrap heap. Oh, jeez. They're piling on me. I'll just keep falling over. I mean, I'm not really resting. I'm gonna, you know, be honest with you.
Liberation arrow.
What made you want to leave the city? I would have thought you could work it out. You must have heard the story of the old city built somewhere else destroyed by Mobius. Yeah, I know the story. We heard about it from Garrett. And there was that Mobius raid. If they ever actually get past our defenses, there won't be anything we can do about it. We came to the conclusion that we had no option but to leave if we wanted to stay alive. I see. We don't really care if you accuse us of cowardice. This is our choice for our future. Our aim is to avoid the total annihilation of the city. If we survive, then we can build up our strength, and in a few hundred years we might be able to tackle Mobius. I understand your point of view. But as Elder, I have to order you back to the city. But we aren't trying to stop the lost numbers from fighting. So why? You didn't make any preparations before you left the city, did you? Well, I mean, if Garrett backs you up on this, then you should present your plans formally to the Senate. Oh. I'm not denying your choice. So will you go back and think your plan through? Okay, we'll talk it through with Garrett. And besides, I kind of thought I would bring more females along with me. I don't know whose idea it was to just be a one-on-one. Sure you haven't just caused a massive sparkstorm there. If they can come up with a workable plan, then we can analyze it. The future has many potential forms. They'll probably have sorted something out by the time we settle things with Mobius. I guess, yeah. Sorry to drag you out here. We should head back too.
Would you believe it?
Okay, wow, we're really tearing through the quests. No on registry. Teacher's tea. What? Why is this one not finishing? What the hell else do we have to do for this one?
I am ever your ally.
What is this damn quest? Teaches teachers, okay. Colony Gamma. Where the hell is Colony Gamma? I don't remember this stuff.
Let's try not to piddle our money away.
Bean paste? What? Or paste bean? Oh, sorry. Teacher Mio. Student, lottery number 00 or lottery number 0020, Kyrie.
I'm just gonna lie here and you can't stop me. Been waiting for this.
Is everyone finished?
We need to lay all this out.
I was confused as to why Mimi hasn't had any teaching requests so far. But it turns out they're all pulling names out of a spanking hat to decide who gets to. Why would they do that? Well, it's not surprising. They all idolize you, especially Mio. Really? I'm not sure that's true. Yes, it is, Mimi. Zakia probably turned it into a lottery to make sure things didn't get out of hand. It'd be no laughing matter if a brawl broke out over who gets to be taught by you. You're exaggerating there, Tyon. Oh, looks like the lucky winner of your magnificent teachings was that chick Kyrie. Apparently so. I wonder what I should teach her, though. How about how to read maps? She's useless with directions. She already did the training for it dozens of times. Wow, she's more geographically challenged than I thought. Well, first I'll just ask her what she wants to do. Then I'll decide.
Just part of the protocol, innit?
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Oh, right. Hold on just a minute.
Where is Kyrie anyway? Wait, there's no way she managed to get lost inside her own colony, right? I can't deny the possibility. Mio, come on over here. I got you all to myself now. Kyrie? Oops, get a hold of yourself, Kyrie. So, Mio, you'll hear out my request today, no matter what it is, right? I want to go somewhere with you and ask you lots of different questions, and then, just relax a little bit, okay? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just so happy. Well then, let's go right away. Follow me. Yeah, looks like she doesn't know the meaning of the word relax. I wonder where she plans on taking you. I'll let her lead the way. It's important to respect your junior's autonomy.
Is that?
Oh, that's right. We can go up there now.
Huh? Is that?
Oh, Mio, look at this. There's something on the ground over there. Shall we go take a little look-sees? Let's go and take a look. This is probably how she ends up getting lost all the time. But it's probably fine just this once, since she has us to watch over her. Alright then, let's take a look. Okay. Quite a sack of dark grapes. Look, Mio, there's a ton of dark grapes in the sack. Someone clearly must have dropped it. It has the Colony Gamma insignia on it. That sounded like a monster. It came from up ahead. They might be attacking somebody. That sounds bad. Let's hurry and give them a hand. After we take their grapes. Oh, damn it. Next time, grapes, you will be mine. Secure, Mina. Let's back them up, Kyrie. Roger that.
Let's get it done snappy.
Let me see what you can do.
I can still do this.
They just all immediately attack me.
Come on. It's too early to rest. Was I taking a dirt nap? Sorry, Mio.
Health is your wealth.
Wow, great advantage.
Keep it up, Mio.
I'm gathering momentum.
I know. Feeling good. There's spark in me yet. Let me help. You might want to surrender before we slice you into dust.
You want some more?
I need you, Mio. It's my
Yes, Noah.
We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones. Beat 'em, what?
Tyan, what the... I never thought the day would come when that you would be saving us. I'm just glad you two are safe. Oh, did you pick those up for us? Huh? Oh, you mean all these dark grapes? These are yours? Yeah, Sakira and I were out foraging for ingredients. But unluckily Unluckily for us, we bumped into some monsters and dropped them as we ran. So that's what happened. But wait, why were you foraging for food? Isn't that what the culinary team is for? You're always off in your own world. Huh? Don't you understand the state of our colony's in right now? We can't expect any supplies from the castle now, and our stores are depleting. Really? When the going gets tough, we can't afford to keep our separate duties. Everyone has to take some initiative, do their part to make things better again. Ah. Aren't you supposed to be a team leader? Why not try to use your brain for once? Try thinking about what you and your team can do for Colony Gamma. Anyway, that's enough yapping for now. Me and I should get back to the colony. Well then, see you later. After I just insulted you, yeah, just go take off. Kairi. Mio. In your opinion, how do you think a team leader should be? Maybe I should be more like Zakir? He's smart and considers lots of different things at once. Maybe so. Someone who oversees others might need to be a bit like that. But that's not all you have to be. Everyone has different ideas of what a good leader is. Plus, there are many different ways of putting the work in. Just like Zakir has his own way. Mio. Kairi, how far is our destination? Oh, just a bit further down that way. I see. Mind leading me the rest of the way then? Yes, of course.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Mio! Kairi, have your blade at the ready, and don't even think about leaving our side. Understood.
Gonna blast them into next week.
Never a dull moment, eh? Dragon's Song!
I can still do this. Are you okay? This feels pretty good.
I mean, I'm the first one they attack, so yeah, I'm just gonna drop right away.
Whew, looks like we lost them. You're amazing as ever, Mio. That was so flickering cool. You're strong, beautiful, and kind. I respect the flame out of you. No need to flatter me, Kairi. I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm telling the absolute truth. I think everyone feels the same way. They all wish they could go on adventures with you. That's why I want to be just like you. Kairi? Mio, if I may ask, do you really think I'm suited to being a leader? Why are you asking me all of a sudden? It's just, you probably don't know this, but Namaki was actually supposed to become the leader of my team. He turned down the role, though. He figured I'd be better suited to it and nominated me instead. I always wanted to be a team leader, so I was over the moon about it, but you've had enough of it now? Of course I'm still happy about it. It's just, sometimes I wonder if I was the right choice for the job. Oh, Kairi. First we have to get out of here. No complaints, I assume. Nope.
Why was your decision to go to someplace too dangerous for you? What the hell's wrong with you?
Here we are, Mio. Wait, this is... After you, Senna, and Tyon disappeared, I came here time after time to look for you. Even after everyone else had given up. Or rather, they probably were just starting to move on and look to the future. But I was sure, I knew in my heart that you were still alive out there somewhere. Kairi. But I can't keep falling back onto you for help all the time. I'm supposed to be the leader. Going back to our earlier conversation, why did you want to become a leader? Because it's cool. Cool? I can't explain it very well, but... Well, I've always looked up to leaders. I just wanted to be like them. I see. Do you think that depending on others isn't leader-like or something? Huh? Being able to lean on others and accept help is easier said than done. That's because, in a way, it lets others see where you're weak or lacking. But you're not afraid to ask your team for help, like Namaki or Zono. When they answer your call for help, it's a way to bring out the best in everyone, don't you think? And when that happens, your team becomes one. That's why I think you're perfectly suited to being team leader. Mio, thank you. Sure, you might feel small compared to the others like Foots or Zakir. But you're your own person, Kairi. Have some faith in yourself. You're brilliant as always, Mio. Those words really gave me the warm fuzzies. I feel so much more motivated now. Sounds like I did a proper job of teaching you then. I'm glad. I feel so restless now. I need to run. Well then, for a final activity, how about a race back to the colony? Sounds good. Last one back's a rotten egg. No teaching.
I've gathered some feedback from the new recruits. Training seems to be progressing satisfactorily.
Right. We've really been trying to do our best.
Didn't realize how hard it was to hammer things into folk, though.
It's gratifying to see you acknowledge how much work I've put into it, sir.
You're just a big bag of lectures, aren't you? Either that or snide remarks.
You're such a lively bunch. I can see why you're so popular.
Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue?
Ah, yes, about that. I do believe that the time to apply the finishing touches is approaching.
Finishing touches? You mean...
Yes. We're going to perform large-scale maneuvers that encapsulate everything we've done so far.
Yeah? Large-scale maneuvers? Now we're talking.
Do you think they'll be up to scratch when we've completed these maneuvers, Teach?
I'd say so, especially if all of you are prepared to participate as well.
Of course. So when do we start?
Right now.
Huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the preparations for the maneuvers are already complete. All we need to do now is to get everyone over to the designated location, in fact.
You've got everything squared away ahead of time. Ah, that's so crafty.
You see, I anticipated that you'd reach the end of the exercises at around this point in time.
Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes.
No, I don't think so. I just have so much faith and confidence in your abilities.
Well, where should we go to get started?
Do you know Everblight Plain?
Yeah, of course. We've even been in a dust up there, as I remember.
The new recruits have already departed for the target location. They're probably there already. I'll share the full details of the maneuvers once we've rendezvoused with the rest of the forces.
Let me think. The place you're talking about is...
Everyone present and correct. Then I'll proceed with the mission briefing. Before we start, please turn your attention upward for a moment.
Upward? Oh!
A number of containers arranged by me for the purpose of this maneuver have just this moment made landfall. Foots, Zakir, and Kyrie. Your squads will get to the containers and recover the contents, quick as you can.
What about us?
You're going to be acting as an enemy. You'll do whatever you can to prevent the recruits from performing the recovery.
Huh? We'll be fighting against Mio's crew? But we'll get poked!
Oh, please. No need to make quite such a fuss about it. This is simply a training exercise.
Yeah, I mean, the big boys aren't gonna go full tilt at us newbies, surely.
You three, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Whatever opponent you may face, I forbid you to belittle or think ill of them. From the moment you raise your blade against theirs, you must project every ounce of your power when you fight. In that way, you do an honor to your opponent.
Honor?
If you do not offer that honor to your opponent, then all that remains is the shadow of enmity. If pure power is the only prize of battle, then surely this war will never end. For the most sacred duty of every soldier is this: to stamp out evil at its source.
Busting out the big words as usual.
That's our teach for ya.
Mio and companions, do not hold back. Bring your full strength to bear on your juniors.
All right. We'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy.
Very well. Squads, to your positions. Wait for the designated start time. Iris communication is forbidden from this point. That is all. Disperse. It's time. We should commence with our battle plans as well.
Huh?
Teach? What is it?
I just had the feeling I was being watched. A trick of the mind, perhaps.
Come on, let's get out there and grab these containers, yeah? The rookies are gonna beat us to it.
Yes, indeed. We elders need to demonstrate a bit of spirit.
Roger. Starting mission.
We should start out by looking for the containers.
There should be 3 in all, right? Let's hurry.
Hope there's something useful here.
What? There's no one here. Are we the first?
Huh? That sucks. What an anticlimax. Oh well. Let's recover the container.
Not so fast.
Who? What? Where?
Well, we're surrounded.
So it seems.
You thought us rookies were gonna be a pushover, didn't you? Well, joke's on you now.
Fork it over!
We've got a full head of steam over here. And you're gonna get all of it. Sorry.
Just how I like it. Come at us, mudders. Nothing like a chump with a death wish.
Advance cooldown.
Inferno's not furious.
Good going, Uni.
Hey, no! Did I go for a minute?
Perfect time. Go! Dragon Star!
Right!
Furious Snap! The easy one!
Feels just like
You might want to surrender before we grind you into dust! I'm not beating yet!
have that.
I break!
Got you.
Dragon Star! Sometimes truth is the answer.
I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out! Snuff it! I think we stuffed here!
You really handed it to us. We're gonna have to call it quits.
Hey, don't think of it like that. You drew a pretty sharp line in the sand there.
Right. And I'd say that means you've still got room to grow. So don't let up now.
That means a lot.
Well, guess we'll be yoinking the container then. Unless you rookies got another round in you.
No, I know when I'm beat.
You sure about that? I thought you liked a bit of hard sparring, even more than strength training.
You still bitter about that, Senna?
Zuno! Namaki! Anyone? Is anyone there?
Oh, I picked a great time to get lost, didn't I? So what now? No, I can't just stay here. It's getting worse. I need to step up to the plate. Be more like Mio.
Yeah, it's interesting that we haven't really spent that much time here. But I guess there is nothing much to look at. Oh, did I take care of those Leibnizes over there? I didn't. Okay, so that might be one of the things on my list.
Hey, over there! That lot's in trouble!
Got you! Bricks! I can still do this! You're pushing yourself too hard! I don't want to die!
Uni! This can't be happening!
Eat it! Eat it! Win!
This!
Hang in there, I'll heal you!
Right
Thanks for helping us out there, I guess.
Yeah, no worries.
Considering we're meant to be your enemy, I'm not sure help is the right word.
Even so, we couldn't just leave them to get mown down there, could we?
Ha! Chaos reigns supreme on the field of battle. Let this be a lesson to you.
Huh? Aren't you guys in Kyrie's squad?
Yeah, that's right.
So, where's Kyrie?
She's not here. I guess she's gotten lost, as usual.
Ah, life's compass is never set on a single course.
Huh? So she wandered off again?
That's our Kyrie.
What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her?
No. Let's leave it to them. This too is a part of the training.
Roger that. I'll track her down then. Though, to be honest, I don't fancy my chances.
I hope Kyrie's alright.
Kyrie's a stout-hearted soldier. Have faith in her.
Sure.
Something so valuable here.
No one's gonna mind if we just annoy this woman's business. Advance!
That's move, Kyle, my one.
Nothing short of brilliant. Hit 'em over and over.
Good going, Uni.
Right.
Topple.
Way home.
Kind of just where it hurts the most. Nice move, Kyle. Wait!
Keep going on again.
Come on, show us what you got, Senna.
Advance.
Furious.
Way.
I know just where it hurts the most.
Gathering momentum.
We can do better yet. Feel that? Oh, yeah! Go, landslide!
Things
Overboard!
are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Inferno's impressive, Kyle! Divine Protect, I want us to
Here we go, man.
before we grind you into dust!
So much energy. Finish him. Come on. Let's go. Bring him over.
Energy grenade!
Things are building up. My power flows free.
I know! Feeling good!
Down.
Keep on pelting them.
Nice moves, Kyle! Crap! Nothing else for it. All units, retreat, double quick!
Considering the state of play, they picked a good moment to withdraw.
Indeed. Zakir's going to be a solid addition to the Force, thanks to your instruction.
I can't take all the credit. It's down to their superb teamwork as much as anything.
Yeah, we bagsy the container.
Can't wait to see what we got. Shouldn't give the others a chance to regroup. Let's just swipe it and skedaddle.
Ha! It seems you're relishing your roles as the bad guys. Good casting by me. Excellent. Your duty is fulfilled, and admirably at that. Let's return to the original rendezvous point.
She's still lost.
Oh, that's weird. I thought it was round here. Oh, did I go off in the wrong direction again? Oh. No, I can't have. Everything's totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh,
Oh wait, did we grab everything? No, we didn't. I never seem to have enough materials to craft those fine gemstones, so it's it's like I've run around and collected so much stuff, but somehow it's still not enough.
Good thing we found this.
Everyone, thank you for your perseverance. In these maneuvers, you showed quality, doggedness, and grit in the pursuit of excellence.
But we've got to face it. We got trashed.
Hey, don't be down on yourself. You proved you got the right stuff, yeah?
The amount of pressure and problems you gave us, I'd say that's pretty promising for new recruits.
While the leader of each squad is present, there's something I'd like to announce.
I guess I'll have to stand in for Kyrie. We haven't found her yet.
What?
I guess we'll need to mount a proper search for her.
Sheesh. She's a real test of patience, that one.
Yes. Teach speaking.
So, you're calling yourself Teach now? Interesting.
What? Who?
But that's not all that's interesting. For example, what became of that soldier of yours? The one blindly wandering around the battlefield back there. Where is she now?
What have you done with Kyrie? You'd better not have hurt her.
It's all down to you now, Teach. You better start the search for her. Seek help from your comrades then. Bring your reinforcements. It makes no difference to me. But hear this. I won't let you escape.
Forgive me, but I cannot follow your meaning. You aren't making a shred of sense.
A clue. Remember Kai. Think of me as a ghost from your past.
Teach? What just happened? Is something up with Kyrie?
It appears that Kyrie has been abducted by a mysterious party.
Abducted? But who would...
I don't know yet. I sense a Kevesi hand in this, or perhaps...
Well, we'd better get out there and help her.
No. Kyrie is my responsibility. Please lead the troops back to the colony.
Hey, come on.
Commander, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
We may be a bunch of rookies, but I think we can get ourselves back to the colony in one piece. Commander, sir!
Zuno, Foots, but... Commander, I also think that might be the best course of action. We just slow you down. But if you take Noah and the others, you've got a much better chance of finding Kyrie.
Spark, guys.
Understood. You're right. Take yourselves back to the colony. Everyone, listen up. I'm going to have to ask you to assist in the search for Kyrie.
We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie.
That means we're gonna have to find a way to search this vast expanse. It'll be tough.
Perhaps it won't be so tough. I've already formed a broad concept of Kyrie's current location.
Huh? Really?
Rotswoe Battlescar is the site of an ancient battlefield in the west of Everblight Plain. I surmise that Kyrie is deep within that zone.
How come you're so certain, Teach?
Time is short. I'll explain on the way.
Commander, please bring Kyrie back safely.
On my honor, I swear it. And you must promise to be vigilant until you've safely returned home. We have to get to Rotswoe Battlescar. I must find Kyrie.
Okay, well, we wanted to come here anyway.
You okay? gonna blast them into next week. We can do it, no doubt about it. First come, first serve.
Show us what you got, Senna. I'll keep up the attack.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Energy grenade! That's the weak point.
Can't let you show me up, Noah.
Extend it! Slash!
Heal bullet. I'm good at this whole business. Right, thanks. I'm sorry, everyone.
You hurt Mio.
I know you've got more in you, Mio.
I need you, Mio.
Feel it in my bones. Can't be happening.
Better fix it.
I still have work to do. Did I read things wrong?
Sort yourself out, Tyon. Here we go, man. Get the
Yeah, you're always dying, Tyon. I mean, you dying is not a surprise.
Health is your wealth. Perfect time. Divine protection. We've got them pinned down. Health is your wealth.
I'm good at this whole healing business. Thanks. Got you.
Keep it up, Senna. Extend it. Divine protection.
Nice one, Uni.
Sword of valor.
I know
Keep on pelting. Nice move, tie up. Energy grenade.
I'll keep you all powered up.
We can do this.
I can feel it in my bones. Now we can finish them.
Let us coordinate. Giant swing. Staying power.
Is nobody gonna praise me?
We'd be lost without you, Uni.
Oh, that looks valuable.
No.
Quite a rare sight.
There's something I need to tell you about before we proceed.
Is it to do with why you knew where Kyrie was?
That's right. You see, I have an idea that our mysterious opponent's true target is myself.
So then, he only snatched Kyrie to get to you?
Exactly. He took her as nothing more than a hostage to lure me out. Considering this angle, the pieces start to fit together.
Commander, does this mean that you know the identity of our opponent here?
Not for certain, but I have a hypothesis. And if that hypothesis is correct, then Kyrie should be just up ahead.
So, what is it then?
Cause and effect.
What? Something you did in the past?
A colossal struggle took place on this battlefield a long time ago. Keves and Agnus lost countless lives in that battle. In the end, both sides were annihilated. Afterwards, it was said that the ones that let loose the dogs of war were Colony Kai, that this slaughter was their doing. Remember Kai, they said.
Of course. I've read the tales of that battle too. But what does that have to do with all this?
We'll need to save Kyrie if we're to truly untangle the whole of this intrigue.
Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her.
Like how I just blew off the answer.
If I'm right, I need to put an end to this for good. Stamp out evil at its source. Or otherwise. Kyrie, please, be safe. To think I would return here of all places.
Teach?
Yeah, that's right. We couldn't really explore this place because the enemies are so high level.
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh wait, I had to, yeah, we had to kill all the enemies here. Okay, well, let's finish the quest then before we do that.
Shall we deal with this?
Or we'll just do this.
I can still do this. I'll patch you up. Stay with me.
I'll get you shipshape in no time. With you, Noah, I thought I was unstoppable.
Did I read things wrong? I had better fix this. I feel the power.
Now we're in the swing of things.
Break splitter.
Heal bullet. I'm good at this whole healing business. You didn't disappoint.
Is this?
I don't want to die.
Like I said, the party is just so imbalanced.
Got you covered.
Get your ass
Got you covered. Can't see it happening.
Get got, Edie. Time to win out the big gun. We'll blow you away.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't do that. Well, I do need to change the classes around a little bit, so I think at least one of them has got to level 10. Oh, still got one of them.
You guys.
Oh, this is on me. Kick it, Edie. Over yet.
Yes, you are 10 everywhere. Okay.
Leave the enemies to me.
Actually, I'll give you Ethel's class.
To me.
Oh, really? This is all the way back here? Wow. Oh, we have to fight these guys again, too? Yeah, well. With that in mind, why don't we stop it here? This is audap. You've been watching Xenoblade Chronicles 3 running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.